Bolton MP, who's been leading a Commons debate today, calling for an inquiry into the controversial pregnancy testing drug Primodos.
Yeah, now off the market, it's been claimed the drug was linked to deformities in babies in the 1960s, something its manufacturers strenuously deny. Here's our political reporter, Daniel Hewitt.
Nicola Williams has spent 40 years fighting life-threatening abnormalities. Now she's fighting the government for answers. Nicola was born with spinal defects, her stomach on the wrong side of her body, and 7 spleens. She's had 20 separate operations and a rare form of kidney cancer. She blames it all on a pregnancy pill prescribed to her mother in 1970.
When you're born with so many defects and deformities, you're put in a box, and you are not the same as any other child, any other parent, and it makes you feel like an outsider. And then when it all comes out, and then you realise it's not my fault.
1.5 million mothers like Nicola's were given Primodos. Studies at the time reported a number of women suffered miscarriages. Thousands more gave birth to babies with deformities before the drug was taken off the market in 1977.
Nicola Williams contacted me over 2 years ago.
Bolton MP Yasmin Qureshi is backing calls for a public inquiry. She believes the drug's true effects have been covered up.
There's so many statistic studies showing the correlation. There were so many doctors who saw what happened. There seems to have been a complete failure on the body appointed to monitor medications, who could have taken action, failed to do so.
But the company that made the drug refutes any link. Bayer denies that Primodos was responsible for causing any deformities in children. Since the discontinuation of the legal action in 1982, no scientific knowledge has been produced which would call into question the validity of the previous assessment of there being no link between the use of Primodos and the occurrence of such congenital abnormalities.
Back in July, the Prime Minister David Cameron called for a full disclosure of all documents relating to Primodos, including those that may have been withheld decades ago. For Nicola Williams and others, they believe only a full public inquiry will give them the answers that they desperately want. Daniel Hewitt, ITV News, Westminster.
Next, to the North West Council that has